Hey, Jerome D. Love here with the Black Money Tree and your real estate coach, and I'm super excited to be bringing to you another Money Tree mini class. Now in this series, we're going to be talking about flipping properties versus long-term rentals, which I believe to be way more profitable. And in today's Money Tree mini class, I'm going to show you how investing in a long-term rental property saved me $19,500 in taxes. So in this class, we're going to talk about long-term rentals and why they are way better, way more profitable, especially when you factor in the cost of taxes. This is completely legal and over the board, has been evidenced by millions of Americans across the country who have taken advantage of these systems for many years. Having that said, this strategy will be particularly beneficial to high net worth individuals if you're in a 30% tax bracket or more. Now, if you wish to learn how to deploy this tax saving strategy, you will need to understand the concept of depreciation. Now, if you don't understand what depreciation is, don't worry, I'm going to break it down to make it simple. So, it's easy to understand. Depreciation is like paying for a block of chocolates one square at a time. And of course, in this case, we're talking about paying for the expenses that we incur to purchase and manage a real estate property. Using depreciation, we're able to spread out those expenses over the useful life of the property. But Jerome, how the heck did depreciation save you $19,500 in taxes? Well, I'm glad you asked. Now, let's talk about my first long-term rental as an example. I bought the property at a tax auction for $10,100. I spent $25,000 to rehab it. So my total acquisition was $35,100 and it was worth $65,000. Now, I chose to rent the property for $900 a month, yielding me $10,800 per year or a 31% return, not including taxes and insurance, of course. Now, I still own the property and it's still cash flowing for me to this day. Now, let's say if I keep the property for 10 years, that will be $108,000 in rent collected. Now, let's estimate a make-ready and maintenance cost on an annual basis with insurance to be about $26,000 over the course of 10 years. So my net rental income would be $82,000 if you subtract the 108 from the $26,000. At the same time, don't forget that the property will appreciate on average about 3% per year. Now, the IRS allows for a useful life on real estate of 27.5 years if the property came into use after 1986. In other words, we can spread the $65,000 out over 27.5 years to get an annual depreciation value of $2,364. So $2,364 is the amount of taxable income that you save every year of this 27.5 years. Now, if you're in the 30% tax bracket, you'll save $709 in taxes every year, and you will save exactly $19,500 over the entire useful life according to 27.5 years. Now, had I chose to flip the property, I would need to pay a realtor's fee of 6%, closing costs of 2%, as well as capital gains tax, which takes a huge chunk out of that profit margin. So when it comes to investing, I believe that long-term rentals will always put more money in your pocket than flipping properties. Now, if you'd like to learn some of our strategies of building wealth through real estate, building your passive income, just click the link. I'd love to talk with you today.